my PJs, and today we're going to reset, refocus, and set ourselves up for a really good new year. So I know that last year was quite challenging for most people, so today and right here, right now, is to find our inner strength, our physical strength, and to know that we can take that into the year ahead with us. So when you're ready, let's get nice and warm. Take a big deep breath, roll the shoulders up, back and down, and then release. Go again, big deep breath, roll, and release. Go one more time for me, big deep breath, and then release. This time, adding the arms, big deep breath, open through the chest, and then push the knuckles back and down and lift through the head and the chest. Go again, big deep breath to open, start to fill the lungs, and then push the knuckles back and down. Let's do that again, one more time, big deep breath, open. This time, big deep breath, arms rise. And then as you breathe out, tip from the hip, forward fold, hands go to floor. Find some length in the back of the legs and rock forwards and back. Tuck your chin, roll yourselves forwards to stack your spine vertebrae one at a time. Go again, breathing in to rise, breathing out to tip, and then find some length. Go one more time, rolling up, taking your breath, arms rise, breathing out to tip. And this time we're just going to stay on the floor. So we're going to start to warm up some of our warrior moves. It's a strong workout today so that we can set ourselves up for the rest of the year. So take your right leg way back into a lunge, drop the back knee and then lift through the chest. So we're just trying to lift and lengthen, opening up through the hips. Take a big deep breath, same arm as leg is going to twist and reach behind you. So you're twisting chest towards thigh to really press the hips down even more. Hand goes back to floor, tuck the toe, step into a forward fold, and then swap to the other side. So left leg goes back now, opening up through the hips, knee drops and chest lifts. Take a breath, arms circles, arms reach, and really extend backwards. Hand goes to floor, tuck the toe, step in for a forward fold, and then roll yourselves up. Let's do it again, but let's progress. So big deep breath, arms rise, breathe out to tip. Step right leg way back into a lunge. Now you can drop to the knee here if you want to, or you stay nice and high, and then take a big reach from there as well. Lifting and extending. And as you do this, just start to feel your bodies warm up. Start to feel your minds turn on and start to feel re-energized. Hand goes back to floor. Step in for a forward fold and then swap legs. Dropping into the hips, lifting through the chest, taking a breath to reach. Hand goes back to floor, step in for a forward fold and then roll yourselves up. We're going to go again and progress it again. So big deep breath, arms rise. Breathe out to tip. Right leg goes back. Now stay high in your lunge position and take a breath to rise. So high lunge, sinking into the hips, pushing the back foot away from you. And then let's take some sweeps here. So we're going to open through the chest and then sweep forwards over that front knee. Open through the chest and then sweep forwards. Push pressure into that standing leg. Take a breath, hands go back to floor, step in for a forward fold. Let's do the same on the other side. So same again, we're just warming up these patterns, warming up your legs, ready for your warriors, and rise with control. Breathing in to open, breathing out to sweep. Breathing in to open, breathing out to sweep. Once more. Hand goes down to floor, step in for a forward fold, rolling up and resetting. All right, this time, guys, we're going to start to add on a little bit. So take a breath, breathe out, hands to floor, and then step back into plank, elbows in nice and tight, knees or toes, chest is forwards at the hands and we lower ourselves to the floor. Take a breath to come into cobra or up dog, squeezing through the glutes. Tuck your toes, push into downward dog.
Let's add in a spinal roll here. So tuck your chin, roll yourselves forwards. Knees or toes, elbows in nice and tight, lower down. And then take a breath to rise. Let's do that again. So you're going to tuck your toes, push high into downward dog. Tuck and roll. Roll vertebrae by vertebrae. Knees or toes, find the strength. Sink. And then breathing in to rise. Push back into child's pose. Drop your head. Drop your chest. Inch your fingertips away. And just start to find some opening through the upper body. Take a few breaths, lifting up. And then as you breathe out, gently push down. Go again, breathing in to lift. And then breathing out to push and opening through the shoulders, through the chest, through the rib cage. Once more, breathe in. And then breathe out. Bring yourselves into a tabletop position. Let's move into our cat and cow. So we arch the spine all the way up, tucking the tailbone, and then lengthening through for your cat. So we're just getting some spinal mobility. Starting to wake up through the vertebrae. Starting to release any tension from the back. Tuck the toes, push your bums into the upper downward dog. Soften the knees if you need to. And just gently encourage your heels towards the floor. Walk your feet back in towards your hands. Roll up. And reset. Alright guys, we're going to put a lot of that together into a flow to really find some strength and some movement in our warrior poses. Remember, we all do the same thing, but we look completely different, and that is absolutely fine. So take a big deep breath, arms rise. Keep whacking this tree. Breathing out, tip from the hip forward, fold hands to floor. Now you can jump or step back into plank and then lower yourselves down to the floor for a tricep push. Take a breath into cobra or up dog, then tuck the toes, downward dog. Your right leg is going to step through in between the hands, and then we're going to rise into our high lunge position. Take a few breaths here and take those sweeps here. So breathing in to open, breathing out to sweep forwards. Breathing in to open, breathing out to sweep forwards. And just feel the pressure in that standing leg as you drive your heel down. Last time, turn and open to warrior two. So your back heel will land to the floor, toe faces outwards, front foot knee pushes outwards, and we tuck the tailbone. Roll the shoulder blades back. Take a breath to rise, and then breathe out to sink. Go again, breathe in to rise, breathe out to sink. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. Now shift your weight forwards, elbow comes to knee, and arm reaches up and over. Take a breath to lift your shoulder blades up nice and tall, and then sink through the hips. Find some strength in that standing leg. Take a big breath in, stay low in the legs, and then extend into your reverse warrior. So you're reaching down the back of the leg, you're reaching your arm up and over, and we stay sinking through the hips, keeping that control in the knee. Let's transition into your extended warrior again. Sinking nice and low, taking a breath, going into reverse warrior. Trying to stay low in the legs. Go again, breathing in, breathing out. Challenge time, back arm reaches. We extend backwards like we're holding onto the sun. Turn back into your high lunge position, sink through the hips, and now we're going to reach into warrior three. So this leg should be starting to feel some heat now. Arms extend, lift, and if you need to hold onto a wall, you can. Squeeze the shoulder blades, back leg extends, and then sweep the arms behind. And then let yourselves go. Begin to dive. Challenge yourselves. Hand meets the floor, foot meets the floor for your forward fold, and then we roll back up to reset. We're going to do it all on the other side, but this time I'm going to turn the other way so I stay facing you. So, 3 moves in each one. Take a breath, arms rise. Breathe out to tip, hands to floor. From there, jump or step back into your plank position, knees or toes, elbows in tight, low with control. Cobra or up dog, take a breath. Tuck the toes, downward dog, hips are high. Then strike your top leg through, sinking into the hips and taking a breath to rise. Find that control. Breathing in to open through the chest and then sweep forwards. Do 2 more. 1 more. And then this time, turn and open to warrior 2. Tuck the tailbone, knee pushes out. Really engage through the core. And then take a breath to rise. And breathe out to sink. 2 more times, breathing in to lift. Breathing out to sink. Once more. On this third one, reach. Really extend that arm forwards, look towards it, and then arch up and over. Sink through the hips and feel how nice this is to open through the rib cage. Reverse warrior, take a breath. Reach behind you. Extended warrior. And remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So enjoy the time it takes to get there. Allow yourselves to feel every movement and then feel it further. Last time, stay behind, stay in your reverse warrior, but then hold on to the sun. Turn back into your high lunge, sink nice and low, and then shift your weight, lift the back leg, and feel like you're being pulled from fingertip to toe. Sweep the arms behind, and then dive. Hands meet the floor, foot meets the floor, roll yourselves up. Guys, take a breather. We're gonna do it all again, 2 reps of everything on each side. So when you're ready, top of your mat, take a breath. Breathe out to tip. Jumping or stepping, and then knees or toes, find your control, lower to the floor. Take a breath to rise. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Right leg in between the hands. Take a breath. 2 here, so rotate through. See if you can get lower. Can you get your chest towards your thigh? Open to warrior 2. Back heel drops. Sink lower, then breathe higher. Extend your warrior, reach. And then let each move flow from one into the next. So think about each move not being in isolation, but moving from one into the next. Extended warrior. Reverse warrior. And then hold on to the sun. What are you reaching towards? What are you striving for? Back into your high lunge. Shift your weight, warrior 3. Squeeze through your glutes. Standing leg is straight. And then arms sweep behind. And then allow yourselves to go. Embrace the wobble. Hands to floor, foot to floor. Roll up. Other side, nice work. It's crazy how warm you actually get in pajamas, but how nice it feels to just be able to move with comfort. Let's go again. So big deep breath, arms rise. Breathe out to tip. And then jumping or stepping, bracing the core as you do so, and then feeling strong as you lower down. Cobra or up dog. Tuck the toes for your downward dog, and press your heels in towards the floor. Left leg this time, in between your hands, sink low and then rise high. Let's take those 3 sweeps again, so opening and reaching. Take a breath. Opening to warrior 2, dropping the back heel, sinking low. Take a breath. Now feel strong. Warriors are strong, remember, and your arms are an extension of your warrior. So be strong in every movement you make. Extended warrior. Reverse warrior. And if you're feeling some heat in your legs, you know you're doing it right. Once more, reverse, reach, and then hold on to whatever you are striving for. Look towards it. Back into your high lunge, and then be brave. Warrior 3. Sweep, dive, and release. Roll up. Guys, we're going to do one more on each side with just one repetition on each. So I really want you to think about flowing each move into the next. Enjoy the movement and how your body needs to move today. Take a breath, arms rise. Breathing out to tip. Jumping or stepping, feel strong. Triceps. Cobra or up dog. Tuck the toes, downward dog. You know where you're going, so let yourselves go there. High lunge, rise. Open and sweep. Warrior 2. Take a breath. Extend that leg and then sink. And then reach. Where can you take this before you come up and over? Take a breath. And then hold on to it. Reach as far as you can. Back into your high lunge. Into your warrior 3. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. And being brave. Embracing the wobble. Tipping where you can. Hands down, foot down. Roll. Once more, and then you get to sit on the floor. Alright guys, once more. Let's go for it. Big deep breath. Breathing out to tip. Jumping or stepping, finding a little bit more strength, fluidity and movement with each round we do. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Left leg in between the hands. Rising. Opening. And then reaching. Warrior 2. Straighten that standing leg. Sink low. Reach far. Reverse warrior. Take a breath. Hold on to it. Then turn. Warrior 3. Step. Lift. Squeeze. And fall. Hands to floor. Foot down. Roll yourselves up. Nice work, guys. Well done. Come down to the floor. Let's take a moment to breathe. So after all of that, probably feeling a little bit warmer, your glutes are engaged, so we're just going to loosen off through your glutes a little bit, and we're just going to focus on some breath work as well. So right leg, bring it either in front, higher up, or higher up again for modified half lotus, wherever you can go. And then just gently take your hands and press down just on the squishy part of your thigh, just near your knee, just to encourage those hips to open. And then when you're ready, you can place your hands in front, take a breath to lift. And as you breathe out, let yourselves fold. Breathing in to lift, and breathing out to fold. And as you do so, just start to reset your bodies, and start to reset your minds. Walk both hands across to one knee, and then repeat here, breathing in to lift. Breathing out to sink. Breathing in to lift. Breathing out to sink. Walk yourselves across to the other side. And repeat that process just in your own breath, in your own time. Bring yourselves back to center. Take a roll through the shoulders. Right hand to right side. Take a breath to reach. And then come back to center. And repeat on the other side. Opening up through the rib cage. Really releasing all of those muscles that connect your ribs so that we can breathe deeper. We can bring more oxygen into the body to repair it, to re-energize it. Once more. And then release.
Gently uncross the legs and then cross them again with the other foot either in front, higher up or higher up again. Just make sure both of your sit bones are in the floor. And then same again, just gently press down. And then when you're ready, hands come in front, breathing in to lift, and then breathing out to lower, and feel how those glutes just release. Walk yourselves across to one knee and just repeat that process. And then gently walk across to the other. And just start to feel your bodies connect with your breath. So feel how as you breathe in, you rise naturally. And then as you breathe out, you sink naturally. Let your breath guide you into allowing your muscles to relax. Bring yourselves back to center. Let's take those breaths again, reaching up and over and back to center. And just enjoying some movement. Releasing for me. Come into butterfly, so bring your heels together, holding on to either your toes, your ankles, wherever you feel most comfortable. And then same again, let your breath guide you. Breathe in to lift, breathe out to fall. And see if you can lengthen your breaths so that you can lengthen your stretch as well. Release one leg out nice and long, keep the other foot tucked in, and then just like what we did in the warriors and in the high lunges with the sweepings, we're going to do those here as well. So take a breath to reach and then breathe to open. So breathing out to reach and then breathing in to lift and open, so that we're engaging and opening through the chest as well, and at the same time lengthening through the hamstrings. If you need to, you can soften through the knee, that's absolutely fine. Release, transition to the other side. Let's do the same on the other leg. Let's release through those hamstrings, take those breaths, reaching and then breathing in to open. Breathing out to reach and breathing in to open. Last time. Take both feet together for a hamstring stretch. And repeat that process, so breathing out to reach and then breathing in to lift. Going again, reaching as far as you can, but not forcing anything. Work with the breath, work with your bodies. And then this time, just on the way out, stop and hold for a moment. Try not to reach here, so that you're rounding out and creating tension through the upper neck, but just settle into it. And then maybe take some movement with the ankles, forwards and back, side to side, releasing some tension. Roll yourselves up, place your hands behind, lift through the chest. And then take your head side to side, release some tension through the head and the neck. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Let them drop side to side, releasing through the hips, giving your glutes a little bit of a massage on the floor as well. And then give yourselves a cuddle. Rounding out, tucking the chin. And then we move into relaxation. So wherever you are, if you want to put a jumper on or socks or anything, that's absolutely fine. Find a comfortable position that works for you. So you can be laid down, you can be sat up, sat against a wall, on your sofa, whatever you need. But this is a really important part that a lot of people really struggle with, and this is one of the main reasons why I created PJ Yoga, to allow you to feel comfortable, more comfortable, so that you might be able to just enjoy this process a little bit more, especially if it doesn't sit so well with you. So I really encourage you to stay for the relaxation. And even if that means you just organize your thoughts for the day, you'll have a more focused, a more concentrated, and a more energized day. When you're ready, take a really big deep breath in through the nose, and as you breathe out, just let yourself settle. I want you to imagine that you're breathing in positive energy, and you're breathing away anything that's holding you back. Breathe in deeply into your lungs, and then exhale fully to let go of any tension. And as you do so, reset yourselves. Reset your new year. Reset your goals. And take with you any positivity from last year. But leave any negativity behind. You don't need it. And if your mind starts to wander to other things, don't worry, it will. It's really natural. But just bring it back to the breath. And how you can feel your chest rise as you breathe in that positive energy. And you can feel your chest fall as you breathe away any negativity. Maybe you're a more visual person. Perhaps you need to visualize that air entering your body. Maybe as a cloud, as a smoke, as a color. Maybe you're more tactile and you need to feel the rise in the chest, rise and fall in your chest. Maybe you just need to be. Notice how with every breath in of positive energy, you sit taller, you stack prouder. And every time you breathe out all that negative energy, you feel calmer, you feel ready. Focus yourselves and to keep only positive energy with you and to leave negative energy behind. Guys, when you're ready, take a really big deep breath in, feel yourself stack tall, and then physically breathe away any negativity. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in deeply and then huffing away anything that's holding you back. Go once more, big deep breath. And as you breathe out, open your eyes, start to move your bodies, and start to feel yourselves reawaken.
as you do so, notice how you feel now. Do you feel calmer? Do you feel ready? Do you feel strong like your warrior? Just remember this moment, this feeling, this space, so you can use it whenever you need it. Guys, as always, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Gemma. I'll see you next time for PJ